This is the Buddhist Society's lunchtime meditation session. And here in London, it's early afternoon, a wet, rainy early afternoon, cold December early afternoon. Wherever you are in the world, a very warm welcome to you. And if you're new to the Buddhist Society, you're very welcome. What we will do in today's session, as normal, is we'll read some texts, or I will read some texts from the Buddhist scriptures, the Theravada tradition, just to help us settle. And then we'll sit together from about 10 to 1 till about 20 past or thereabouts for half an hour. And we'll close with one of the reflections from the Buddhist tradition and the closing homage. Just to say that you may notice in part of your screen that the Buddha Rupa in the lecture room on the first floor of the shrine room at the Buddhist Society is now in view. Indicates a slow return to actually meeting live at the Buddhist Society, but it's not the usual picture we have on the screen. It's the actual Buddha Rupa in the Buddhist Society in Eccleston Square. And we have 2 real candles that have been lit, especially for this session. The dedication of offerings. So if you'd like to get seated and comfortable, and we'll begin with the dedication of offerings. To the Blessed One, the Lord who fully attained perfect enlightenment, to the teaching which he expounded so well, and to the Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well. To these, the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha, we render with offerings our rightful homage. It is well for us that the Blessed One, having attained liberation, still had compassion for later generations. May these simple offerings be accepted for our long-lasting benefit and for the happiness it gives us. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. Now let us play a word of recollection to the Buddha. A good word of the Blessed One's reputation has spread as follows. He, the Blessed One, is indeed the pure one, the perfectly enlightened one. He is impeccable in conduct and understanding. The accomplished one, the knower of the worlds. He trains perfectly those who wish to be trained. He is teacher of gods and humans. He is awake and holy. The supreme praise of the Buddha. The Buddha, the truly worthy one, endowed with such excellent qualities, whose being is composed of purity, transcendental wisdom, and compassion, who has enlightened the wise like the sun awakening the lotus. I bow my head to that peaceful chief of conquerors, the Buddha, who is the safe, secure refuge of all beings. As the first object of recollection, I venerate him with bowed head. I am indeed the Buddha's servant. The Buddha is my Lord and guide. The Buddha is sorrow's destroyer, who bestows blessings on me. To the Buddha, I dedicate this body and life. And in devotion, I will walk the Buddha's path of awakening. For me, there is no other refuge. The Buddha is excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Buddha and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. Recollection of the Dharma. The Dharma is well expounded by the Blessed One, apparent here and now, timeless, encouraging investigation, leading inwards, to be experienced individually by the wise. Supreme praise of the Dharma. It is excellent because it is well expounded, and it can be divided into path and fruit, practice and liberation. The Dharma holds those who uphold it from falling into delusion. I revere the excellent teaching, that which removes darkness. The Dharma, which is the supreme secure refuge of all beings, as the second object of recollection, I venerate it with bowed head. I am indeed the Dharma's servant. The Dharma is my Lord and guide. The Dharma is sorrow's destroyer, and it bestows blessings on me. To the Dharma I dedicate this body and life, and in devotion I will walk this excellent way of truth. For me, there is no other refuge. The Dharma is my excellent refuge. By the utterance of this truth, may I grow in the Master's way. By my devotion to the Dharma and the blessings of this practice, by its power, may all obstacles be overcome. So I invite you now to come to your meditation posture, get comfortable, and we'll sit together for half an hour. So please feel free to stretch and move and take a sip of water. Just some notices from the Buddhist Society. Today, Monday, we have in the evening at 6:30, we have the Zen class and the Theravada class. On Thursday at lunchtime at 12:30, there's the Sanskrit class. And in the evening at 6:30, there's the Tibetan class and the basic meditation class. And this week I'll be leading that. And if you'd like to join us, you'd be very welcome. If you're new to meditation, there'll be some basic meditation instruction. And this week I'll be trying to introduce an element of weaving kindness and metta into our everyday practice. On Friday at lunchtime, there's also, this time, there's a lunchtime meditation. And on Sunday at 10 o'clock, there's also meditation. So if you'd like to have more details of those events and classes, please see the Buddhist Society website. The Buddhist Society would also like to say that we really appreciate your joining this online Sangha. I know we're all separated by geography and we're all in our own little rooms, but we can come together online and just share this practice together. And that is really appreciated by the Buddhist Society and those, I think, all of us that join this class. I'm going to close today with verses on sharing and aspiration, and then the closing homage. So the verses on sharing and aspiration. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, may my spiritual teachers and guides of great virtue, my mother, my father, and my relatives, the sun and the moon, and all virtuous leaders of the world, may the highest gods and evil forces, celestial beings, guardian spirits of the earth, and the Lord of death, may those who are friendly, indifferent, or hostile, may all receive the blessings of my life. May they soon attain the threefold bliss and realize the deathless. Through the goodness that arises from my practice, and through this act of sharing, may all desires and attachments quickly cease, and all harmful states of mind, until I realize Nibbana. In every kind of birth, may I have an upright mind, with mindfulness and wisdom, austerity and vigor. May the forces of delusion not take hold nor weaken my resolve. The Buddha is my excellent refuge. Unsurpassed is the protection of the Dharma. The solitary Buddha is my noble Lord. The Sangha is my supreme support. Through the supreme power of all these, may darkness and delusion be dispelled. The closing homage. The Lord, the perfectly enlightened and blessed one, I render homage to the Buddha, the Blessed One. The teaching so completely explained by him, I bow to the Dharma. The Blessed One's disciples who have practiced well, I bow to the Sangha. So I wish you all a very good week. And once again, thank you for joining this class, and have a good week, and see some of you at least next Monday. Bye now.